All right, my beautiful and sexy people. Welcome back to some more Marvel Rivals content. Today we're going to be talking about the dev talk. We're going to be talking about Ultron. We're going to be talking about the balance changes, all the new team ups, everything discussed today. We're going to be talking about it here very quickly too. I'm not going to start talking about every single fucking thing because every single fucking thing isn't important. Let's be honest, all right? So if you like this video, like, subscribe, comment, let me know, and let's get into it. No, we're not wasting time today, all right? Yeah, so first we got the Ultron's Battle Matrix Protocol. I mean, let's be completely honest. Nobody's really gonna be playing this shit. I mean, it's like a turn-based strategy or something. So if that's like your cup of tea, then I guess it looks kind of cool. I probably play it like twice and then never again. As for me, I'm just gonna stick with Marvel Rivals, like the game I signed on for. So once again, we have a terrible side game mode that I'm pretty sure nobody's going to play, like ever. Let's be honest. Alright, and then we have the new Venom and Jeff Landshark team up, Symbiote Shenanigans, and I'm also going to be honest with you, I don't think we'll be seeing this team up very much at all. Now, I'm not going to say the team up looks bad. It actually doesn't look too bad at all because it gives Jeff another way to heal, and it gives Overshield, I think, to people who are full health. But let's be honest, will you ever see a Jeff and like a fucking, what's the name, like Venom on your team? No. So, yeah, I wouldn't really count this as a break the game team up. Alright, and now we have Operation Microchip, which is basically Black Widow getting Pierce on her Red Room rifle, which is absolutely useless. You will never see this team up in game, so you shouldn't even worry about it. Now, obviously, someone at the Marvel Rivals dev team is a clear Hawkeye fan because I don't know why the fuck we decided that Hawkeye, the only character that can legitimately one-shot in this entire game, needs ice arrows. So now I can get one shot while being stuck and fucked. This is clearly going to be meta because Hawkeye is meta. Hawkeye is good. I don't know why I don't see more Hawkeyes. This guy's fucking cracked, and now they give him ice arrows. They gave him stun. Who is deciding to give this guy more buffs? And it's not even the only buffs he got. We'll get the Hawkeye in a minute, all right? This is going to be broken, all right? Luna's already broken, and Hawkeye is already fucking cracked, all right? You'll be seeing this a lot. And when you do, blame the people who decided that, hey, Hawkeye should be buffed, all right? Someone on that dev team loves Hawkeye, and we need to find them, and we need to get them shot. I'm not going to wish death on nobody, but you guys know what I mean. This is outrageous, all right? Outrageous. I guarantee you guys right now, I would bet a lot of money that the same person who thought of the Gamma team up thought of this shit right here, right? Now, this is actually a two-way team up, which I think is probably the first time I've seen this in Marvel Rivals where it's like a two-way team up where both parties benefit in a way. Let me think. Yeah, I really think it is because Rocket gets something and Penny gets something. Now, I say this is the same person who developed the Gamma team up, definitely the same person, because why on God's green earth will we decide to give Penny two Nest? All right, now people underrate Penny Parker a lot, all right, but when I tell you a good Penny Parker on defense on a convoy map is one of the most stupidly oppressive characters I think I've ever seen in my entire life, especially when your team doesn't have the brain cells to kill one Nest. Think about this, guys. Your team may not have the brain cells to kill one Nest. Now you give her two, and one of them gives you armor packs and enhanced spiders that does more damage, all right? Now, as the Rocket side, it's honestly kind of trash because you can actually see what a Rocket team up is now because of all the webs. The Rocket team up with, like, the Rocket Res Beacon was actually kind of, like, good because if you put it in a certain spot, you actually wouldn't be able to see it unless you, like, actively look for it. But now it's like, if you walk in a room and you look in, like, one direction, you'll be able to see the team up because of the webs. But I will say this. I without a shadow of a doubt, know that the amount of Penny Parker players are going to spike because Rocket's already meta, alright? He's already fucking good. Now, I gotta deal with a Lord Penny Parker coming up with a more insane trap spots, because you gotta think about it. They already got insane trap spots for their normal webs. Now they're gonna have two of them? This is insane. Absolutely insane. And now we have the Ultron and Iron Man team up right here, where Iron Man gives Ultron a Unibeam that allows him to pierce through his allies, healing them and damaging enemies in the process. Now, this is obviously going to be something you will be seeing because there is still a lot of Iron Man players, and Ultron's about to spike in popularity because he's fucking Ultron, alright? Now, I will say this. Ultron looks to be, I'll get into Ultron later when I get to his thing, but he looks to be a resource healer. If it is a resource healer, that means he's gonna be fucking ass. But if he is not a resource healer, and this is his only chance of having a contact heal, I promise you right now, y'all thought dive meta was bad? I hope you're ready for flyer meta, alright? Think about it. Doctor Strange, Iron Man, Storm, Johnny, Ultron, Luna. Alright? I promise you right now, this will be one of the worst metas ever, right? As a matter of fact, not even Luna. Probably put a Jeff, all right, or some shit. It'll probably find some comp where it'll work, bro. Flying meta. It's gonna be a flying meta, all right. All you really need is someone to protect the other strategist that's gonna be on the ground, and that's it. Which will be the Strange. The Strange protects the strategist. Strange can fly up in the air and do whatever the fuck he wants to. Strange protects the strategist. Ultron, Storm, Torch, and Iron Man in the air. This is gonna be fucking ass. There's gonna be an ass season, all right. But is it better than Dive? We'll have to wait and see. We will have to wait and see, all right? Now we have the Jeff NATO with Storm and Jeff, new team up, right? Now we have, so Storm is crazy because her ult went from Hurricane Katrina to Crisis City from Sonic the Hedgehog 2006 to Sharknado the movie, all right? What is this progression I'm seeing right here? But that's neither here nor there. This team up is fucking ass. The only reason you should be combining ultimates in this game is to use Crisis City, all right? That's the only reason you should be using it for, right? If you're not using it for Crisis City, then I'm sorry. This is a waste of an ult. Waste of a Jeff ult, waste of a Storm ult. This team up will never be used. If I ever see a game where it is used on my team, I'm reporting the Jeff for throwing, all right? So yeah, you'll never see a team up. It's ass. I already know it's ass. There's no way you can tell me the teammate's not ass, all right? Now we have the team ups that have been removed, which is Chilling Charisma, Ally Agents, Ammo Overload, and Symbiotic Bond. Now, as for the ones that are actually important to the game, is probably Symbiotic Bond and Ammo Overload. Symbiotic Bond because I already know there's going to be multiple Spider-Man mains going on Twitter in the Marvel Rivals Twitter community page and bitching and moaning about how their character is ruined, how they won't be able to play him. Newsflash, most of the time you were never playing with him in the first place, and your character was fucking banned almost every game. So I didn't even want to hear this shit, alright? Second of all, Ammo Overload. Now, Ammo Overload is actually a pretty busted team up for Punisher, and it's no longer in the game, which is kind of crazy. And he gets a worser team up with Black Widow, which nobody fucking plays Black Widow. So, hey, I mean, at least Punisher got a buff, which we will get into in a minute. But this is honestly, I think this is not that bad of team ups to remove. I mean, who plays Ally Agents? If you're ever playing Hawkeye and Black Widow in the same comp, they have to be cracked, or it's not really good because they're all going for one shots. So, and as for Chilling Charisma, I mean, the team up was kind of dead ever since they took out a Namor, and it was only ever used if you went to play DPS Jeff, which thankfully won't be a thing after this fucking patch. But we'll get into that later too. But yeah, honestly, removing these is kind of cool. I mean, it's fine. I don't really care. It's fine. We are back. We have Ultron, the new character, coming in season 2.5. I already seen this trailer. Honestly, I kind of just wanted to go over a couple of things very quickly so I don't waste your time and have a 23-minute reaction to a minute clip, all right? So let's just start off right here, right? So Ultron, flying character, flying strategist. He has a Unibeam, which I'm not sure how it fucking works. This is so fucking loud. Honestly, I don't even want to fucking play the audio, so I hope. Oh. Honestly, hold on. I don't even want to fucking hear this right now. Okay, so look. So the way it works, it's like, I don't know, because it says 6 shots, but like, how does the shots work? Let me see. I don't know how the fuck it works. It's not a consistent beam. I think it's just like a straight laser. It's obviously hit scan, but it's a straight laser, right? So another thing too, Ultron, if he gets grabbed, he can fly away and he gets bonus health, alright? He's 275 hero, by the way, which I don't know why they couldn't make Mantis 275. Like, Jesus, all these 275 heroes, you know what I mean? So, I'm just saying. But anyways, yeah. So, that's the main thing. Then you have his little matrix shit or whatever the fuck it is, so it gives people overhealth and I think healing over time. Which, if I know anything from fucking Mantis, this is a death sentence for his character, by the way. All right. So, and he has a healing drone, which means he's a resource healer or some shit. Because I'm assuming you can be able to kill this drone. I mean, if you can't kill this drone, then this guy's gonna be fucking meta. But I'm assuming you can kill the drone. And if he's a resource healer, he's gonna be ass. If he's not a resource healer, he's gonna be meta. Which is what we all know. I'll say it before, I'll say it again. Say it with me, guys. Resource healers are fucking terrible, alright? Terrible, alright? And mind you, I'm a Mantis player, alright? So I know how it feels, okay? And another thing I want to go over. So this is basically just the same shit. Yeah, I'm sorry if you came for audio. I'm not playing audio again. It's just too loud in my ear. So we have Ultron's ult. He summons a whole bunch of bots, and it does AoE healing and damage. So I know this is a bot lobby per se. You know, these are not actual real players. Why are we not shooting the enemy Ultron? He's not even behind cover. He's in the air. He has no overshield, and he only has CC immunity. Shoot the fucking Ultron when you see him. This is just for people in the future. Shoot Ultron when you see him ulting, please. It's the same thing with Iron Man ult. It's the same thing with Supernova. It's the same thing with Storm ult. Shoot them, okay? I digress. It looks like it's only for like 8 fucking seconds anyways, right? Isn't it 8-second ult? But yeah, I also want to add that this was of course my fucking video is buffering. This is so embarrassing. Yeah, so it's an 8-second ult, but it's also an offensive ult. This is the second offensive support ult we have in the game besides Jeff. Every other ult does strictly healing or some whatever the fuck Adam does, rebirth. All right. So I think this is cool. I think this is nice, honestly. So yep, that's Ultron. Really, there's nothing really to say about Ultron. If he's a resource healer and his drone can be destroyed, he's fucking terrible. If he can't have his drone destroyed and he's not a resource healer, then he might be meta. But we will see, all right? We will see. So I was recording a section where I went over all the balance changes, and honestly, I just kind of, I don't know, I felt like it was going on too long. The balance changes, they were good, but they didn't really like, I don't know. I don't even know what to say. But basically, if the really important thing is Iron Fist got nerfed. Jeff got shot. Jeff got put out to the back of the slaughterhouse. He got shot in his fucking face. They took Cap's kneecaps, his heart, his arms, and his face, and they cut them all off and chopped them up into a billion pieces. And that's about it. Honestly, the more important ones. Everything else is kind of just like ticky tack. So yeah, that's gonna be it. If you like this video, like, subscribe, comment for more, and I will see you all into the next video. Thank you for watching.